In 2021, Oklahoma experienced an unusual but predicted cold weather event. The fallout from that storm left Oklahomans holding the bag for over $5 billion in costs incurred in a matter of hours due to purchasing off the high-priced gas spot market. If elected, what will you do to prevent something like this from happening again?
I had just moved to Oklahoma City 4 years ago, although I maintain a residence in a smaller town in northwest Oklahoma. And in my property, there was a lot of damage. A lot of trees were blown down, all kinds of things. Of course, we were out of power for days. The ice storm was tremendous. We knew there was an emergency. The fact that they got it on made us all happy as users. But on the other hand, when we realized they weren't as well prepared, the utilities were not as well prepared for the emergencies I think they should have been. As far as being prepared, they should have had more of these suppliers. I understand they spent maybe $1 billion to get immediate service, transmission, and other things from other companies. And they apparently, out of 64 different people they checked into or used, I think they were overpaid. They overpaid for too many ways. So I believe that in the future, they should have a list of people scheduled who will provide the transmission, provide the other things, have a pretty set cost, and it would not take such a long time for one thing, because they would have the supplies at hand. Oklahoma will always have storms, ice storms, wind storms, whatever. We know that, so we might as well be prepared for it. The other thing is, I believe that the utilities should do more, especially electrical, as far as underground lines for industry as well as for residential.
We must strengthen our infrastructure. The push to end our most reliable, cost-effective form of energy, which was coal, played a big part in this. Cheap wind power and solar power were unavailable because of the weather. What made the storm of 2021 so much worse is that it affected the entire Midwest. Other states in our power grid weren't able to help, and it became catastrophic in some states that ended up with loss of life. Here in Oklahoma, many of our businesses closed their doors to help ensure that we could prioritize energy and power to our residential areas. When you compare us to Texas, a deregulated state, we definitely outperformed them. We need to focus on a plan to prevent what happened and to use common sense to do so.
Well, we live in Oklahoma, so we have to be ready for continual weather changes, and that was unique, of course. But I think the thing that I would do as a commissioner is really try to bring all parties that are involved in the process of providing our energy during those times to find the solution from them. I think there's a solution that can be had using the influence of the office to say we cannot let this happen again. We have to be more prepared, and understanding that some of the mitigating measures that we take may cost a little bit of money up front. So we have to weigh that and evaluate that. But I think that if you bring everybody together and really set an expectation that we won't be in this situation again, that you can find solutions from that group.